Hello, St. John friends. It's Miss Nannette. Hi, how are you? Oh my gosh, I miss you so much. I'm sitting here in my office trying to get some work done and listen. Do you hear anything? No, because you aren't here. It's so quiet here and I just miss you so much. I wish you could be here with me. It's just not right. But I'm so thankful that today I get to read you a story. Today we're going to read The Tiny Seed by Eric Carle. He's the author, Eric Carle. Earlier today in our circle time, Miss Ashley talked to us about how a seed grows into a big plant or flower. And so now we're going to read a story about it. So come sit down, come join me. It is autumn. A strong wind is blowing. It blows flower seeds high in the air and carries them across the land. One of the seeds is tiny, smaller than any of the others. Will it be able to keep up with the others? And where are they all going? I don't know. Let's look. Look, I'll bring it up closer. That's a pretty picture. Okay, do you see the tiny seed? Is it this one? No. Look, way back here. There he is. Okay, let's see what happens. One of the seeds flies higher than the others. Up it goes. It flies too high, and the sun's hot rays burn it up. But the tiny seed sails on with the others. Look, okay, so here's the one. It got too close to the sun, and what happened? It was too hot, and it burned. But look, down here are all the other seeds, and then here's the teeny tiny seed. He's a little slower. Let's find out what happens next. Another seed lands on a tall and icy mountain. The ice never melts, and the seed cannot grow. The rest of the seeds fly on, but the tiny seed does not go as fast as the others. Do you see all the seeds? Where's the tiny seed? Let's see, is it here? No, is it here? Oh, I see it right there. Do you see it? There's the tiny seed. Now they fly over the ocean. One seed falls into the water and drowns. The others sail on with the wind, but the tiny seed does not go as high as the others. Look, I see, there's the water. What's that? It's a fish. All right, do we see the tiny seed? Do you see it? Is it up here? No, because remember, it can't go as high. I see it. There it is. The tiny seed. Let's see what happens next. One seed drifts down onto the desert. It is hot and dry, and the seed cannot grow. Now, the tiny seed is flying very low, but the wind pushes it on with the others. You see? Here's the one that fell. It couldn't grow. There's no water. It's too hot. Where's the tiny seed? Do you see it? There it is. Okay, let's see what happens next. Do you guys know what this is called? Cactus. All right. Oh my goodness. Finally, the wind stops and the seeds fall gently down on the ground. A bird comes by and eats one seed. The tiny seed is not eaten. It is so small that the bird does not see it. Where is it? Oh my goodness, do you see it? Look at that bird though. Look how beautiful, all the colors. I love it. All right, do you see the tiny seed? Let's see. I found it. Here it is. There is the tiny seed. The bird didn't see it. Yay! Okay, let's see what happens next. Now it is winter. After their long trip, the seeds settle down. They look just as if they are going to sleep in the earth. Snow falls and covers them like a soft white blanket. A hungry mouse that also lives in the ground eats a seed for his lunch. But the tiny seed lies very still, and the mouse does not see it. Can you lie very still? That's hard to do, isn't it? All right, do you see the tiny seed? Where is it? Let's see. Miss Nannette, where's the tiny seed? Oh, I see it. Look, right there. It's lying very still. Okay, let's see what happens. Now it is spring. After a few months, the snow has melted. It is really spring. Birds fly by, the sun shines, rain falls. The seeds grow so round and full, they start to burst open a little. Now they are not seeds anymore. They are plants. First, they send roots down into the earth. Do you see the roots? I see them right here. The roots are down in the earth. Then their little stems and leaves begin to grow up toward the sun and air. There is another plant that grows much faster than the new little plants. Do you see it? I do. Look, right here. He's growing so fast compared to this little guy down here. It is a big fat weed, and it takes all the sunlight and the rain away from the one of the small new plants, and that little plant dies. Oh, that's so sad. Do you have weeds at your house? Miss Nannette does. The tiny seed hasn't begun to grow yet, but it will be Miss Nannette messed up. The tiny seed hasn't begun to grow yet. It will be too late. Oh no, hurry! But finally, it too starts to grow into a plant. All right, do you see it? Can you see it? All right, here's the plant, the weed that's growing too big. Here's the little one. It dies because it can't get the sun and the rain. And then here are the other plants. Look right there. There's the tiny seed becoming a plant. Is it too late? I don't know. Let's find out. The warm weather also brings the children out to play. Boy, we need some warm weather and some sunshine, right? They too have been waiting for the sun and springtime. One child doesn't see the plants as he runs along and, oh, he breaks one. Now it cannot grow anymore. Do you see what happened? Look, the kids were running and look, there's a big, what is that? Is that an arm? Is that a leg? It's a foot. And it steps on the poor little plant. But where's the tiny seed plant? Do you see it? Here it is right here. The tiny plant that grew from the tiny seed is growing fast, but its neighbor grows even faster. Before the tiny plant has 3 leaves, the other plant has 7. And look, a bud, and now even a flower. But what is happening? First, there are footsteps. Then a shadow looms over them. Then a hand reaches down and breaks off the flower. Look, look, somebody is taking the flower. Oh my gosh, what's happening? Oh, look, a boy has picked the flower to give to a friend. That is so nice. Look, the boy is giving the flower to the girl. I know here at school, you guys love to bring in flowers to your teachers and to your friends. Even sometimes I get them. When you come back from the playground, that's so nice. You know what? You could still do that, but instead give it to your mom or to your brother or sister or maybe your dad. You could still pick the flowers. I mean, not out of anybody's yard, but you could get the weeds. It is summer. Now the tiny plant from the tiny seed is all alone. It grows on and on. It doesn't stop. The sun shines on it and the rain waters it. It has many leaves. It grows taller and taller. It is taller than the people. It is taller than the trees. It is taller than the houses. And now a flower grows on it. People come from far and near to look at this flower. It is the tallest flower they have ever seen. It is a giant flower. Do you see? Look, here's the trees, here's the houses, here's the people, and look at this flower. Look how tall it is. Can you imagine if we had a flower that was that big? That's crazy. Look, there's even a puppy dog. Love it. All summer long, the birds and bees and butterflies come visiting. They have never seen such a big and beautiful flower. Look at that. Do you see the birds? Do you see the butterflies? Oh my goodness, there's a lot of little butterflies. Look at that. All right, what's going to happen next? Now it is autumn again. The days grow shorter, the nights grow cooler, and the wind carries yellow and red leaves past the flower. Some petals drop from the giant flower, and they sail along with bright leaves over the land and down to the ground. Look, it's autumn or fall, and look what's happening. The leaves are changing colors, and all the petals are starting to fall. And then they're blowing in the wind. What's going to happen? The wind blows harder. The flower has lost almost all of its petals. It sways and bends away from the wind. Once more, the wind shakes the flower, and this time, the flower's seed pod opens. Out come many tiny seeds that quickly sail away on the wind. See what happens? The flower had its own little seeds, and now they are blowing in the wind. The end. That's the end. So what do you think's going to happen with the flower's seeds? Do you think the new seeds are going to do just what this one did? I don't know. That was such a good book. Thank you for letting me read to you. It was kind of long. But we are talking about springtime, and I'm so glad we are seeing flowers. So what I want you to do is I want you to go outside. It's supposed to be really pretty. I think today, maybe tomorrow. Go outside, go for a walk, ride your bike with your mom and your dad, and see if you can find any flowers. And if you do, look at them, see if you see the seeds, see how many petals they have. Check and see if you see the leaves. There's just, God is so good, isn't he? He just gives us so many beautiful things, and we are so thankful for this season called spring. All right, that's it. I hope you have a great day. Mwah! I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Be good. Make good choices. Listen to your mom and dad. And hopefully I'll see you very soon. See you later. Bye.